Hello everybody, my name is Tide Statistic and today I'm going to be bringing you another tech video. For the people that were curious about using the PCI X1 USB port and sticking it directly into the computer, it does not work. That's the short answer, but I will be showing you my tests and my experiences from what happens if you do stick the USB into the USB port. This is Basic Bitch Test Bench. This is rocking a GTX 1060 superclocked 3GB, 500 watt power supply, a 8350 processor, and a 500 gigabyte hard drive with an Intel case. Don't ask what happened to the case. I had to modify it a little bit and screw it to a plywood board. That's completely different. But before we go into the testing, I wanted to say thank you everybody. I am the first video that comes up when you Google or YouTube search external graphics card slot. Just want to say I couldn't do it without you guys. It's like the biggest accomplishment I got in my life. Don't tell my wife. So I went ahead and started her up with the graphics card in the regular X16 slot, so that way I knew it was already working before I did any tests. So this was the base test right here. The first step would be to remove the 1060. Now that we got the 1060 out, we can go ahead and stick the external graphics card slot. Don't mind that I'm holding it upside down. It was a complicated way I had this camera set up. But once you get it on, make sure you clamp the little wobbly thing. Yep, just like that. Make sure you connect all the proper cables. You don't want to know how many times you accidentally miss something. Make sure you plug in the SATA cable if you have a SATA. Some of them use the Molex cable, I think. Yeah, Molex 4-pin. Now I will be using the PCI X1 slot as a secondary base test, so that way I can verify that the graphics card actually, or the external graphics card actually works. And so it's just more precautions. And she posts and boots. Now you will notice that the fan isn't spinning. This is common for the lower end tier cards because they don't get that hot. Once the 1060, I think the 1060 is the last card that does it, but once it hits a certain temperature, it will throttle the fan. After turning her off, we're going to go ahead and remove the USB 3.0 and remove the PCI X1 slot, and then we're going to end up plugging it into the USB 3.0 slot. And we're just going to go ahead and stick it in the USB 3.0. After pushing the start button, I could hear the hard drive spinning. The GPU kind of did a little spinny thing, but no picture ended up coming up. I think I sat there for about 30 to 40 seconds, which the boot time's only like 10 seconds. And on top of that, there is a USB and the CPU fan spinning. I ended up doing this 2 or 3 times. I just got the same results repeatedly. No real changes. Other than that, you can't use the USB 3.0 straight to the USB 3.0. Doesn't work. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Drop that down in the comment section. Give it a like if it helped. Give it a dislike if it didn't help and you didn't like it. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section too. I usually get back to all of my comments as fast as I can, usually within a day. If you guys want to see anything done, go ahead and drop them down there too. If you want to see more, subscribe.